Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be channeling for you. So, it's always weird to film those kind of videos because you never know what will come out. So, let's start with what I got before I started filming. So, before I started filming, I heard you are like entering this new era of your life. And I feel like you're this kind of newborn baby walking through this new life with wonder, excited what could happen next. And the spirit is saying that everything you've ever dreamed of is coming. But all you gotta do is trust. Trust in yourself that you will make the best decisions. Trust in the universe that is supporting you. And trust in the people around you that are here to help. I feel like you are also like you are expecting things to go the way they used to go. And the thing about this is that it's not going to go the way you expect it. It's going to go in a different way. But it's also not going to go in the way that it always was. I feel like in the past, you were suffering. You were going through a lot of uphill. And all you wanted to do is live a better life. Live a life where you can be fully yourself and people would support you. Live a life of freedom as well as peace and love. And I feel like the wish has been granted. That's what I hear. A new life is loading. You just have to open your arms and receive it. I feel like they have been preparing you for this moment. And this moment is now. Everything is evolving for your highest good. Even the things that right now might not seem the best. You don't see them as something that will, in the end, come something as worth a while. I also hear things are no longer made from pain. So that tells me that in the past, you were creating things, even ideas and things like that, from your pain. Everything that came out was from your pain. And in this new era of life, everything will be created from love. And I hear love for yourself, love that you give to yourself. I feel like you're more tending to your body at this point of time, which is very fulfilling. It's the thing that is bringing you joy and is the thing that is helping you get through the days. And I hear that there's a need for a little bit of patience as well. I feel like you are wanting this thing to like change quickly. And the spirit is saying the thing is coming in the right time, which is weird because you would always expect things for when you want them. And in the process, you forget to acknowledge the things that are around you right now. You before that you were never here, at, and you always wish to be here. And now when you are in this moment, you're refusing to look at it. You're refusing to take it one step at a time and be grateful for every step of the way. And I hear something about social media. Maybe you've been too occupied with other people's lives on social media that you forgot that you have a life of your own, that you have something to be grateful for. You forgot that the only battle you are battling is the one against yourself. And Spirit is wanting you to hold on, because the change that you were seeking so hard is coming. And it's already here. You just have to open your eyes and see it. And maybe taking a step from away from social media would actually help you see the bigger picture. Try creating more, I hear. Try expressing yourself in a way you've never expressed yourself before. Creation is therapy. And through those eyes of creation, you will see the world and yourself through a different point of view. There's something about money coming in for sure. But I feel like you're afraid right now that if you continue on this road, that money won't follow. And that is simply not the truth. Money follows you everywhere you go because you're just that magnetic. For everyone that is listening right now, this is the era of your life that is most expanding, the era of your life that you have never lived before. And it feels new. It feels, like I said before, like a brand new, like a child going through life again, even though you're probably a grown person, a teenager, some of you. I wouldn't say a lot of teenagers even listen to those kind of videos. I don't know. But you're expanding in a way that is fulfilling. Also, I hear you don't have to rush. You don't have anywhere else to be. Why are you rushing? There's no time limit on the things that you want. There's no, I have to be there tomorrow. Life happens as you go. And if you listen, like if you actually look at life and and you actually stop and look at life, you will notice things. But if you rush, you won't probably notice much. You will just notice how tired you are. So stop rushing. Go back into your body. Feel yourself. Feel your soul and listen. There's something deeper within you that is wanting to speak, but yet you're not letting it speak. You're trying to control the ideas, trying to control how everything will play out. But there's not much you can do because, in the grand scheme, there's always the universe that will take over. You might have a little bit of control, but sometimes you need to learn to let go of the handle of the wheel and let the universe take over. And you can rest assured because you've done the healing, you've done the work that was necessary for you to bring in the abundance you deserve. Although this might be hard because if you've been constantly on your phone and like consuming media, there's always a lot of things that have been saying to you, you have to be disciplined, you have to do this and that to be productive, blah, blah, blah. And it's hard to know when to rest. But in the rest, there's always a higher learning. And if you don't listen and you just keep on going because you have to be productive, you will never hear it. Because in the productiveness, there's always noise. The noise that you're trying to fill, the silence that you're trying to fill, actually. Anything else, Spirit? And I hear you are your own creator. You create the life that you want for yourself. You just don't know your power. You are afraid of your own potential. You're afraid of what you can actually achieve if you just let yourself be. Even though this is kind of confusing, Spirit, because just before that you told me you were like, I should be talking about people taking a step back, and now you're telling them to go for it, to not be afraid of your potential. It's kind of confusing. And I feel like this is what is keeping you from moving forward, this confusion. Because at one point you feel like you need to move on things. And at one point you feel like you just need to step back. But if you actually listened, you would know all the answers. Because I feel you pushing on things that are not necessary, and taking a step back on the things that that you should actually give your energy to. A lot of you are creators, like social media creators or artists, and maybe you're giving your energy away for free to other people, and then you are too tired to work on your novel, or you're too tired to work on your, I don't know, creations. Stop giving your power away for free. Everything has a price, even your energy and power. Start acting like it. And the spirit is taking me back to the you're a creator of your own reality, because I keep hearing that. I see like a bang, like a lightning, like just light flashing. And I feel like everything can happen in an instant. You never know when your life can change. But in the meantime, try being more grateful for the mundane things. Try being more aware of the things that are happening to you for your day to day. A lot of little blessings are in the day to day, and you never notice them because you're too busy. You're too busy to with just wanting to get the bigger thing. Oh, when I will get this. But you got something a few weeks ago and you never even looked at it twice. How are you expecting the big thing to come, and if you're not celebrating the little things, huh? The big thing will come regardless. Don't worry. But you just have to take in the little things. Don't let the life pass you by just because you wanted the big thing. The life happens in the mundane things. The life that you are so eager to come towards will never be the life if you didn't have all the little things on the way towards the big thing. I don't know if that makes sense actually, but hope he does. Anything else, Spirit? I should. I feel like you should trust yourself more. There's this little voice inside of you that has been trying to speak to you, but you're too busy with piling things. Keeping yourself busy so you don't have to hear it. I got this, like, I feel like I talked about it already, but I don't know. You're keeping yourself busy with so you don't have to hear those things. And the mind is like, you're afraid of your own mind. You're afraid of your messages that are coming through it because it feels like an overwhelming amount of messages. It feels like too much. But it just feels like too much because you've been avoiding it for such a long time. And now everything wants to come through at the same time. Maybe try writing those things down. It will be easier to process. And things, Spirit is taking me back to things are no longer going to be the same after this. After what? This change that is happening within you. Oh, the change that already happened within you. And because the things that you have been going through within you, you can't go through the same thing you've been going through when you didn't heal all the parts of you. It's not possible. You are healed. So therefore, things that used to walk around you can't go with you anymore. You're leaving that part of yourself behind. The part that was always running into unlucky things. Karma. I hear karma. So that was like you had a lot of karma cleared. And in the past few days, you could have a reawakening of energy, creativity slowly coming back. You feel less tired and more ready for life, excited again. A stress dissolving. Things speaking up. I hear May could be significant for some of you, but still look into the blessings of the everyday. Because in the everyday, there could be something that you can be grateful for. You don't always have to compare yourself to others. Just compare yourself to yourself. Did I do better than I did last week? Did I do better than I did last month? What can I change? Those are the things that truly matter, the things that are making you better for you. and not because you want to make something better because other people are making it better. Make it for yourself. Ask yourself, what do I get from it? Start asking yourself why those things that you are doing are providing for you. And if you actually enjoy doing them, then keep doing them, but not to push yourself. Do them in your own time and when you feel called to. And that is the best way to stay in the alignment. Don't try to push it. Spirit's gonna give you the answers in the right time. Spirit's gonna give you a way, a next step when it's needed. So let me just clarify. If you want, like, if you're a content creator and if you want to film videos and you suddenly have no ideas, don't push it. Take a step back. It's okay. Spirit got your back. They will give you ideas when it's the right time. They will give you things when it's needed. And then you can write it down and film it when you feel like it. Or you can film right away if you feel like it. But it's weird because some of you have ideas constantly in the random times, and then you have none for some period of time. And it feels like a block. But it's kind of not. Because Spirit has a plan for that. You need to reserve energies. So therefore they take away your creativity so you can better focus on healing. Because when your creativity flows, you forget about healing completely. So when things that are need to be healed, Spirit, like when something comes up, Spirit takes away your creativity because they know that you will put more focus onto healing that, so it will be quicker if both things were running at the same time. Anything else, Spirit? I'm running out of space, so this will clearly have to do it. But yeah, just keep going and you will come out at the end looking like a butterfly. You will always been, but you never saw yourself as such. Because you were just a caterpillar, not knowing what could happen in just a few weeks. So thank you for your time, and I hope you liked this message. If you liked everything you've seen on my channel, I do like tarot, I also do channeling. You can follow. No, you can subscribe. We're on YouTube, okay? You can subscribe or you can find me on TikTok somewhere. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.